Hello, I'm Michael Reed of AuthenticAstrology.com. Welcome to your Vedic lunar scope for the full moon in Mula Nakshatra, which takes place on the 17th of June 2019. We're approaching eclipse season. If you're interested in knowing a little bit more about what the eclipse may hold in store for you, I do offer several different levels of astrological service, which are available through my astrological services page, which you should see linked above. In addition to that, I have several approaching webinar courses, 3 of which are open for an early registration discount. You can find out more details about these through the next link above. So, survival of the fittest leads to propagation of the species. But when you're so focused on survival, who really has time to focus their attention on propagation, right? Which is really more of the enjoyable part, isn't it? Now that may sound a little bit silly, right? But there's a point, there's a method to my madness, as it were. Okay, so which is when you're trying to really focus so hard on setting the right set of circumstances up so that you can create something new, you don't have any time to create that something new because you're so busy spending time trying to set up the right set of conditions. And at this particular moment in time, you're beginning to feel like too much time, too much energy, and too much attention has been put towards trying to shift a particular situation that doesn't seem to want to budge. It feels like you're kind of pushing a boulder up a hill and you're not really getting anywhere. You're just kind of spinning your wheels. And whilst you do have the necessary strength, you feel, to keep pushing and to keep plowing ahead, what's the point if you have no solid sense of direction? What's the point if you have no idea of which direction you should be pushing that boulder in? If you're only knowing that you're pushing it uphill and you don't know that there's a top of that hill that's coming at some point around the corner, what's the point in continuing to push? And so one part of you at the moment feels like you're ready to give up. You're ready to throw in the towel and just go, enough is enough. Enough uncertainty, enough lack of clarity, enough feeling as if things are not stable and secure when I really feel like they need to be stable and secure, and I feel like I'm doing all that I can, and there's nothing to support me, there's no one to support me, and it just feels continually like the universe is not on my side. So what's the point? Why don't I just give up? And indeed, why don't you just give up? But only for a moment. Because at that moment that you stop pushing that boulder up the hill, but still keep your shoulder against it, you're able to peer around that boulder, and you're able to look up, and you're able to see where you're going. In that moment, you find that all your time, all of your attention has been focused on trying to find an answer when all you had to do was widen your vision and take a deeper look at the situation you were dealing with. As a matter of fact, that boulder that you were trying to push up a hill was blocking your view. You couldn't see the answer because you were so busy dealing with the problem. And that's quite often what we think. We think, this problem is here. I have to deal with it. I have to shift it. But if your mind is too attached to feeling like you have to come up with an answer, and that's a natural reaction to feel like you have to come up with an answer because obviously who else is going to do it, right? It's your situation. You have to come up with an answer. And so you get so lost, so caught up in focusing on that answer that you completely miss the solution that has been staring you right in the face. So stop trying to get to the bottom of something and take a look at what is falling apart and what is being revealed to you and what new you can make out of the situation that is slowly evolving when instead you thought that it was crumbling. And if you could use a little bit of help with that particular process, again, I do offer several levels of astrological service. These are available through the astrological services page of my website, which again, you will find linked above. That's going to do it for this look at the full moon in Mula Nakshatra on the 17th of June, 2019. Until next time, please do take the very best care of yourself. Bye now.